Today we're going to talk about shrimp. Buying frozen shrimp, be it cooked or raw. You can buy it both ways. The shrimp has no vein. It is cooked and completely clean. Now, with the other ones, it's exactly the same. We need for that vein to be removed in order for them to be served and cooked correctly. Raw and cooked. The second most important part of using shrimp or any seafood, but shrimp is small, so it's really easy to do. You can do it in a win. You don't have to do it the evening before. Just give it 10 minutes and they're done. You want to defrost them in water, but not into the water, but packed and in water. Here we go. We're gonna place some here. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on one bag. And we're gonna add 1, 2, because these shrimp are gonna shrink because they are raw. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how do we defrost them? These, by the way, we have to put them in sealed containers. Now, we don't leave them in the bags. What we do is that we place them in a bag. They could be seasoned, by the way, if you want. You can season them with olive oil, dry herbs, pepper, and then you can add whatever flavor you want because that is totally neutral. Don't add salt. Nothing happens to seafood if you add salt, but what can happen is that they can be very salty when you add the recipe for your sauce. So, we are going to place them in the sealed bag into a container and fill them with water. We are going to completely fill the container with water, and we're going to make sure that these bags are totally sealed. In 5 to 10 minutes, they are going to be completely defrosted. And this is water at room temperature. Do not add hot water because what happens is that if you add hot water to them, they're going to defrost so quickly that the ice that's within the meat of each of the shrimp is going to create creaks as it dissolves. If it dissolves slowly with cold water, they're going to be perfect, like fresh as just bought. Let me see, we have some more water. Cover them. If something like this happens, that the water wants to go outside, all you have to do is add something heavy on top. That's a bit too heavy. Let's see, but we can do it with this. And then they will be covered with water. Oops. That will keep them covered with water, and then you'll have perfect shrimp, just like they came out of the ocean. Chef Pachi.
Now let's cook some that I bought frozen and that I bought fresh, with and without a shell. You can cook these shrimp simply by seasoning them, adding some herb, and you can even bread them. And that's breading with corn flour, white corn flour, that is gluten-free naturally. Easily, just make sure that when you season them, they're completely defrosted and dried. And check it out. Voila, perfect, beautiful. Air-fried shrimp with the herbs. You can also use them with cocktails. Also, make sure they're totally defrosted, even if you buy them raw or cooked, with or without the shell.
Chef Pachi.
Sometimes we might not devein the shrimp. That's when we can see from the outside that they're very clean. And we bake them, roast them, cook them on the barbecue, or boil them with a simple seasoning of garlic, onion, and a little bit of salt and olive oil with any herb like I always love to do.